which is another thing that's quite amazing in this country. You know, you're safe everywhere. Your belongings are safe.
Yeah, I filmed myself, bicycling at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like all this bike path is well lit. You see all these lamps; they're all light up during the night, so it's very safe, well lit. That's why I kind of enjoy, cycling at night. I just got a little too cocky.
But also, I mean, what's absolutely amazing when you come from abroad is all the electric cars and all the renewables all over the place.
The streets are so quiet, right?
I know.
The streets are quiet.
It's a bit dangerous because those electric scooters, you don't hear them.
Those are very...
And they ride everywhere.
Yeah. When I say Shanghai is safe, I forgot to mention the biggest danger in Shanghai are those electric scooters because they go everywhere. They go on the sidewalks, they go on the bike lane. I mean, you just have to be careful.
It's the most...
And they don't obey traffic.
大家好，这里是华人视角频道。刚才精彩集锦里，两位外国博主一边夜骑上海，一边感叹这里治安好，道路明亮，个人物品放在河边也不用担心被偷。更让他们惊讶的是，电动车、共享单车、移动支付和随处可见的绿道已经融入这座城市的日常生活。有人说上海最危险的是电动摩托车，甚至拿所谓的社会信用体系开玩笑，但他们自己也不得不承认，上海的安全、便利和城市环境确实远远超出了许多外国人的预期。接下来他们还会聊到一场凌晨3点发生的自行车意外，以及外籍人士在中国看急诊的真实经历。从挂号、拍片到打石膏，整个流程只用了2个半小时，费用也比美国和巴厘岛低得多。沿着浦东的自行车道继续走，他们看到被整治干净的河流、遍布城市的绿地，还有退休老人打太极、散步、钓鱼的生活场景。一个第一次来到中国的外国人，究竟会怎样重新认识上海？正片马上开始。
These rivers, this canal really cleaned up. Because I remember in the 80s, I traveled to Shanghai. There was a famous creek called the Suzhou Creek.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was so polluted, and it was like you can smell the river from far away. But they really made a big effort to clean up all these canals and the rivers.
And also the air, right? It used to be really bad in all big cities, and we found it fine.
Even in 2010. So I was back in 2000, 2010. The air, like you can't cut it with a knife. It was just I remember coming in Shanghai because there's so much smog, and in the evening, so the smog start diffusing all the lights from the buildings, all the LED. So it looks like a scene from the movie Blade Runner.
Oh wow.
But at that time, I was thinking, China is a great place to visit, but I wouldn't live here because too much pollution. But when I came back in 2019. I noticed things really cleaned up. Like the streets are clean, everything is clean, the air's much cleaner, and they actually made sure there's a lot of greenery, as you can see. Like
one thing I was really struck by, even when we came in by plane, was to see the suburbs. Like the American suburbs are really wide and with those ugly little houses.
Yeah.
And here you have these big high-rises blocks, but they're all full of trees around and full of green stuff. So you can really see the whole philosophy is different, right?
Yes. So I kind of enjoy walking here because you see a lot of kind of like little parks, and there are a lot of old retired people making use of it.
They do Tai Chi in the morning and then dancing at night.
They do Tai Chi in the morning and dancing. The retirees in China, they live the best life. Most of them already they already own their homes and they don't pay property tax because they just own their home outright. They don't have to pay property tax, and the children are already grown up, so now they're just enjoying their lives. They just look at that guy swimming in the river.
And women's retirement is 55, right?
Yeah, it's for women.
60,
for women.
Yeah, for women.
55 for women. I think 60 for men.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, the guy is actually swimming in the river.
Yeah. Like you would not.
Well, he lost his hair doing it. But
yeah, you would not want to be swimming in that river back like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So now it's okay because they cleaned up the river.
And in Paris, they promised you could swim, and they tried to get people to swim for the Olympic Games. But actually, when they did the analysis, it was super dirty.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
And so I saw this thing again on Twitter about Hong Kong, how the harbor is really clean now. And when it was a colony of the Brits, it was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. So I really enjoy how they cleaned up the environment here. Because I think started around 2012. Actually, right around when Xi Jinping became the president, he made clean up the environment a big priority. Because back then it was still super polluting in Shanghai and Beijing, and so ever since then you can see the result. It worked.
I think this guy is fishing, right? Might he be? Just picking up.
Maybe he's. Yeah, there's a lot of people fishing around here.
Wow.
I think that's a swimmer's clothes. I think he left his clothes.
Yes. And nobody will steal them from him.
Yeah. He doesn't need to worry about going naked.
Which is another thing that's quite amazing in this country. You're safe everywhere. Your belongings are safe.
Yeah, I filmed myself, bicycling at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like all these. This bike path is well lit. You see all these lamps? Yeah. They're all light up during the night. So it's very safe, well lit. That's why I kind of enjoy, cycling at night. I just got a little too cocky.
But also, what's absolutely amazing when you come from abroad is all the electric cars and all the renewables all over the place.
The streets are so quiet, right?
I know.
The streets are quiet.
It's a bit dangerous because those electric scooters, you don't hear them.
Those are very...
And they ride everywhere.
Yeah. When I say Shanghai is safe, I forgot to mention the biggest danger in Shanghai are those electric scooters because they go everywhere. They go on the sidewalks, they go on the bike lane. You just have to be careful.
It's the most...
and they don't obey traffic
the
rules.
laxest police state in the world, right? And there are dogs walking freely out there.
And like in the West, we saw on Twitter all these viral posts of how Chinese social credit system, they will put your face on the giant screen if you violate traffic rules. And then you are in Shanghai and the traffic like a signal. All the freaking scooters, they just zoom, right? Like none of them obey traffic laws. There's one time I saw one scooter driver stop at the red light. So I told him, I'm like, you are the first scooter driver I saw to actually stop on a red light. He was laughing. He said, yeah, because I own a car, so I know how it is, why it is important to stop at the red light.
Yeah. As a totalitarian state, it's so lax.
Yes. Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah. It's that point when I'm like, okay, where's the social credit system? Come on. We need social credit system to put a stop to these scooter drivers.
But we have social credit system in Canada, and I'm sure in the US, and it's called your credit score.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I get an email every week. Your credit score has gone down. That's gone up.
Right now, Daniel Dumbrill is on his epic RV trip throughout China. He's in Xinjiang right now. So when he comes back, we'll resume our shirt competition / podcast.
Yeah. That's really good. Yeah, he was doing 42,000 kilometers, he told me, or something.
Yeah. Okay. So those uncles, they're just chit-chatting now. Now they're done with the exercise in the morning. They're just hanging out. You'll see a lot of them just hang out in the public parks. That's how they spend their retirement.
They don't get cooped up into retirement homes.
No. Yeah.
They do in the West, huh?
Yeah. They're
just out and about.
Yeah, they're out and about, enjoying time with their friends. Play some card games, doing some tai chi, fishing. There's so much things to do for them. They're also some of them are traveling all over China. I asked a lot of people, all of them agree in China, like the retired people, they're living their best life in China. Yeah.
And the thing in China also is you can live quite well even on a very low income, right? Because there are lots of cheap and good quality options for pretty much everything.
Especially if you already own your home, right? You no longer have to pay anything.
Is it 94%?
It's like 90%
90%.
home ownership. Because that was a hard requirement because like I think started from 1990s.
Right.
Basically, especially for Chinese men, if you want to get a wife, the hard requirement from your mother-in-law is usually you gotta own a house. They want to make sure their daughter will be, have a home.
Right.
So that was a hard requirement.
Oh, this is why Mao never got married, right?
No, Mao did. Mao married like 3 or 4 times. 3 times, I think. Mao married 3 times.
I read recently as a young man, he was so much against marriage. He wanted to start a league against marriage.
Oh,
and he said, if there's only one member, I'll be that member.
We all have crazy ideas when we're young.
So this is your second time in China in 26, right? Because you went to Xinjiang?
I went to Xinjiang last year.
Last year, right.
Last year. This is...
It was too fast. Last autumn.
So I did came in February back to my hometown, Chongqing. So yeah, this is my second time this year.
How long are you staying?
Where I'm staying right now?
How long?
How long? I will leave tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow back to Bali.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
You mentioned it, I forgot.
Yeah, so So this is what they called in Chinese 小区. It's like a little residential compound. A lot of people live in like residential compound like this. So here they will have like you will need a card to swipe yourself in. Oh,
right there.
Okay, then he swiped himself in, and so it's pretty secure.
It is.
Unless you sneak in after that guy.
And also security is not as big an issue as it used to be, right?
Yeah. I mean, this place is safe. I mean, Shanghai is super safe. Look at that guy.
这一趟上海街头的对话，看似从一次凌晨骑车摔伤开始，最后却把许多关于中国的真实细节串成了一幅远比标签更复杂、更具体的城市图景。一位第一次来到中国的外国访客，因为手腕骨折走进医院，他经历的不是抽象的宣传，也不是网上剪辑出来的片段，而是挂号、检查、拍片、治疗、取药，再到自行离开医院的完整过程。几个小时内完成诊疗，费用也远低于他原本的预期。对本地居民而言，这或许只是日常生活中的普通服务，但对习惯了高费用、长等待或者医疗资源分布不均的人来说，这种效率带来的冲击是真实的。这件事最值得回味的地方，不是简单的争论哪里的医疗更好，而是提醒我们评价一个社会，不能只看口号，也不能只看个别极端案例。真正影响普通人生活质量的，往往是那些平时不容易被放到聚光灯下的细节。深夜受伤后能不能及时就医，陌生人是否愿意提供帮助，检查流程是否清楚，支付是否方便，治疗后能不能负担得起，这些才是一个城市运行能力最直接的体现。镜头里的浦东同样提供了另一种观察角度，今天人们看到的是高楼、绿地、步道、共享单车、安静的电动车和沿江公园，但在较早的时候，这里还有农地、仓库和工厂。城市发展从来不是一夜之间完成的，基础设施的更新、河道的治理、空气质量的改善、公共空间的增加，背后都需要长期投入、持续维护和明确的执行能力。尤其值得注意的是，城市现代化不只是把楼盖得更高，也不只是道路修得更宽。真正有温度的城市应该让人愿意走路，愿意停留，愿意在河边骑车，也让老人有地方锻炼、聊天、跳舞和钓鱼。2000多万人口的大城市依然能在某些角落保留安静、绿意和日常生活的节奏。这种反差本身就很有意思。当然，真实的中国也并不完美，共享服务对外国用户仍可能有门槛。部分小程序并不总是顺畅，电动车穿行带来的交通风险也需要更好的规则与管理。正因为存在这些不完美，眼前的体验才更接近真实。一个地方不是只有优点， 也不会只有问题。成熟的观察不是把复杂现实削成单一结论，而是在便利与不足、进步与挑战之间看清它究竟如何运转。片中还有一个很重要的变化，那就是人们看待中国、看待世界的方式正在改变。过去，有些人把远方想象成无条件更好的地方，今天越来越多的人亲自旅行、工作、生活，也开始把不同国家放进同一套现实标准里比较。医疗等待时间、住房成本、治安感受、公共交通、环境质量、数字支付、养老生活，这些都不是意识形态口号，而是每个人每天都要面对的问题。当一个人真正走进街巷，坐上地铁，打开地图，去便利店买东西，和出租车司机聊天，再去公园看看普通人的生活，他得到的认识往往比隔着屏幕接收的结论更可靠。亲眼所见未必代表全部，但它至少能打破先入为主的想象。我们需要的不是盲目赞美，也不是机械否定，而是愿意承认事实、理解差异，并保留继续求证的耐心。从医院到河边，从共享单车到社区公园，从咖啡店到退休人群的日常，这期内容最终讲的其实是一个很朴素的道理：国家的发展最后还是要落到普通人的生活里，让人看病更方便，让出行更高效，让环境更宜居，让老人有尊严地享受晚年，让年轻人能在城市中找到机会和秩序。这些看得见摸得着的变化才是最有分量的答案。世界很大，叙事很多，越是在信息嘈杂的时候，我们越要珍惜真实行走、真实交流和真实体验的价值。对于镜头里的上海，你有哪些亲身经历？你所在的城市在医疗、交通、环境和公共生活方面又有哪些值得分享的变化？欢迎在评论区留下你的看法，也欢迎点赞订阅。